But yes, hello, hi. I still need to adjust this ever so slightly. Yep. Yep. Okay! Hi, so we're doing this a bit sooner than I thought I would. Yesterday I was talking about the fact that I wanted to go through the Switch 1 first party lineup? Kind of, sort of. And just sort of rank them since it feels like we've kind of come up to the end of that era. However, this list I have does have a good number of stuff that was not made by Nintendo. They just published it, so it's kind of just a general, it kind of just evolves into a general Switch 1 ranking thing. Regardless, you know, it's not so often that you get such a big, like, lineup from the creator of a console. There's a lot, there's so much. There's so much! And I actually played a good chunk of it. Not everything, but I played a decent chunk of it. So, you know, we're just gonna rock and roll. Should I have a tier for stuff? Should I just have like a, hold on. Just to make things easier for me. Maybe maybe it would be nice to have a haven't played tier just so I can put it all down there so I don't have to keep sifting through stuff, I think. But yeah, as you can see, I've made a good amount of tiers here. We've got the peak tier, we've got the great tier, the good tier. The peak is the 10 and the 9 out of 10s. Great's like an 8, good's like a 7. Fine is like 6. Is like, we have that. That's like 4s and 5s, probably. And then oof is just everything below that, which I think I can count on like one hand how many of those there are, so that probably won't get too much use, but it's there because otherwise this thing is not evenly balanced between the above average and the below average. Sorry, I was drinking some water. All right. Oy. But, yeah, I guess I'll just hop into it. I don't really have a much more of an intro here, so we're gonna rock with it. Give me some. That's a bit too rambunctious, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Get the music vibes in there. We're good. Okay. All right. First off, yeah. No fucking pressure, buddy. Starting off with Breath of the Wild, the only 3D Zelda game I've ever finished. Ocarina of Time, we will get back to it. Probably on Saturday. I think Chris said they either wanted to finish up Deltarune today or tomorrow, and I don't want to step on their toes, so that'll probably be on Saturday. But that's not the point right now. The point of the matter is, Perry, what do you think about Breath of the Wild? What are your thoughts on that? I think it's great. I think it's great. It's not quite peak for me, but I did quite enjoy my time with it. I didn't do a lot in there, but it was it's one of those games that was like, it feels weird to call a game I played when I was 17 a formative experience, but like, you know, first 3D Zelda kind of sort of is, and I also, you know, I played a good chunk of it while under anesthetic after getting my wisdom teeth removed, so, you know. The fact that it sticks out vividly in my mind despite that, I'm like, yeah, you know, I think that's the mark of a pretty good game. I'm not gonna say it was like amazing or anything. I don't think it's like one of the best games I've ever played, but I like it. And maybe someday in the future I will go back to it and replay it, who knows. I didn't fucking touch this shit. I didn't fucking touch 1-2 Switch. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat that one. Alright, Snipper Clips. I played this. I played Snipper Clips. Snipper Clips is... It's like a low good or a high fine. I'll probably adjust it as we go. But it's a decent, cute little puzzle game. Really fun with the second person. Unfortunately, only local, so that it kind of has that going against it. This is really loud. Can I adjust that? You missed them. I know about the milking. I'm not the milk guy. But yeah, Snipperclips is fine. It's cute. I said fine and I put it in good. Better keep your story straight, Perry. But yeah, I like it. It's good. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. That is a good, great. I think that's a great game. Probably below Zelda. It is like the biggest. It is like the biggest bang for your buck Mario Kart. Especially with like the booster course stuff they added. That's like it's huge. That thing is that is the biggest classic style Mario Kart that you can get. And while now with hindsight and newer kart racing games, it's kind of hard for me to go back to it. That doesn't erase the fact that I have 300 hours in that game, you know? I can't just put it in good just because I like other kart racing games better. It left its mark on me, and I'm not gonna be immature about it. So, you know. I think it's good. Can we fit? Yeah. Have them peeking out of the corner of the frame. I think that's good. Okay. Arms, I'm sorry, man. You're fine. I could honestly make an argument for but I have a strong attachment to the, like, visual style of Arms. It's so... Look, the characters are so cool. I like them a lot, but, like, the game is so exceptionally simple. And it just didn't have much going for it, and... there are things to like about it. The presentation, the music especially, is so fucking good. But that's carrying it, because otherwise it'd be down here. I'm not huge on Arms, but I do appreciate it, and it's a shame that it'll never get another chance. It was just one of those experiments that was just it feels like a one and done. That's just how it be on this bitch of an earth. Free my girl Twintel or free my boy Helix. I ain't picky. Okay, next up is Splatoon 2. Now this, okay. I need to check something real quick. Okay, the Octo expansion DLC is not listed separately, so I'm going to count this as this plus the DLC, and in that case, I think Splatoon 2 is great, honestly. I never played Splatoon 3, so my frame of reference, my signing off point with Splatoon was Splatoon 2, and I gotta say, I had a good time with it. I think the multiplayer was mostly pretty good. It left a little something to be desired in some places, especially with, like, the connection stuff of, like, early online Switch stuff, but I liked the single-player stuff, especially... That song's too sad. Switch it out. Especially the DLC single-player stuff is like. I feel like the common consensus among Splatoon fans is that just, like, in the broad stroke, yeah, like it still has yet to be topped. I'm hoping for Splatoon fans that Raiders maybe does something there, but like, yeah, no. Splatoon 2's DLC is like incredible. I wish they would fucking sell it separately, but that's how it be on this bitch of an earth. Keep track of how many times I say that. I don't know what the fuck Flip Wars is. Leave me alone. I don't know what that is. Alright, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. The first of the many Mario RPGs on the Switch. There were 1, 2, 3... Mario RPG, Paper Mario. There were 6, I think. I think there were 6 Mario RPGs on Switch. There's a good heap and handful of them. And as far as they go, I think Mario and Rabbids is honestly pretty good. It is a solid, tactics strategy game with fucking Grant Kirkhope of Banjo-Kazooie fame on the music, which is just... Describing the game, it still sounds like a fucking fever dream. But it's a good game. It's genuinely a good game. Which is, like, so surprising because, like, look at it. Look at it. They gave Mario a Mega Buster. And they put him with the fucking French Ubisoft minions. You would think that would not work well, but it does. I do have my problems with it. Ultimately, it gets a little... It does drag a little in the back half, and also, like, the UI is real minimalist. Like, they really needed a good UI designer on that game, but, like, it's fine. It's a good game. And because it was developed by Ubisoft, it's one of the only Mario games... I think maybe it and Sparks of Hope, which we'll get to later, are the only Mario games that you will see at prices at $10 or below. So it got that going for it as well. Pretty great. Pokken Tournament. I have actually played this one. I'm not a fighting game guy, so it's going in I'm sorry. Like, I don't own the game. I played it at a friend's house here and there, and like I'm just not a huge fighting game guy. I'm sorry to say. Aside from like Smash Brothers, which I know. Oh my god, I sound like I'm like how most Nintendo fans aren't RPG guys, but instead of that, just apply it to fighting games. Where I'm like, I don't like this genre except for like the one very simplified one. I mean, that's being a bit disingenuous. I liked what I played of Guilty Gear Strive, but I like bounce off of them so hard. It's hard for me to like stay committed, I guess, is my problem. It's just, I like them. I like them, but it's hard to, it's hard for me to stay committed. Pokken just doesn't click for me though. I'm sorry. I guess I just wouldn't like Tekken. Let's see. I don't know. I didn't play Fire Emblem Warriors. Like, wow, Perry, the guy who's not a Fire Emblem guy, didn't play the Fire Emblem Muso, either of them? Wow. All right. Oh, baby. We got our first peek. I can't deny it. I love Super Mario Odyssey, Charlie. I love Super Mario Odyssey. Man, playing that shit for the first time, I just loved it. It's like endlessly creative, just a whole lot of fun. Wow, what are the odds on that stream playlist lineup? They gave me the remix of Trails Battle Theme and then the original. What the hell? Anyway. It's, yeah, endlessly creative, just super charming. The music and style are just so varied and eclectic, but it all comes together. The finale, like, okay, you could maybe make a case for Zelda Breath of the Wild's finale, but I think Mario Odyssey's finale was, like, the first one where it truly, like, started Nintendo's hot streak in this era of, like, the finales in their games, like, 9 times out of 10 being fantastic. Like, just excellent shit. Just going up to the moon, and that whole final sequence is just incredible. I do have my problems with, like, I like the concept of the post-game going into the Mushroom Kingdom and stuff, but I do wish it was, like, slightly more fleshed out. Because Mushroom Kingdom is mostly just boss refights and an achievement list. But, like, even despite that, I still love this game a lot. I think I have it listed at an 8 out of 10 on my backlog, so truthfully it should be in great, but like, I could bump it up to a 9. I don't really care. It's like, if it is an 8, it's an 8.5. And if it's an 8.5, I'll bump it to a 9 later. Maybe. Who knows? Oh, that's Snipperclips Plus. I didn't even know they did a plus. I'm gonna be honest. I just didn't know that. Okay! Xenoblade 2. I see Torna is in here standalone, so I can't give it the Splatoon 2 buff. I think Xenoblade 2 is good. It is, for my money, the weakest Link of the original trilogy, but I still like it quite a lot. I think what it may lack in certain parts, it makes up for, and it's really good, like, character stuff. The world is immaculate as always. I think, genuinely, Xenoblade 2, okay. This could be a little blasphemous to some people, but I do genuinely think Xenoblade 2 is the best soundtrack of the trilogy. It's, oh my god. it kind of clears Xenoblade 1 soundtrack for me, as much as I do love parts of Xenoblade 1 soundtrack. And Xenoblade 3 may be my favorite Xenoblade game, but I'm kind of 60-40 on that soundtrack. So, yeah. Well, but it's a good game. It's definitely good. It's like the weakest one for me, but I still think it's good. I think it gets a lot of undue disrespect and ire just because, like, people who played Xenoblade 1 went to it and it's like, ugh, why is it all, like, why is it all anime bullshit? Completely misremembering that, you know, even if it wasn't as, like, outward about it, I don't know why I did that motion to my chest like that. Nobody can see me do that. Xenoblade 1 was still very anime. Like, come on, guys. Let's not kid ourselves. Just because it was a bit more restrained with it doesn't mean it wasn't anime. I don't know what the hell this is. Switch can make phases that look good. True! True! Exactly. I haven't played whatever this is. I haven't played Dragon Quest Builders. Chris, don't kill me, please. If you're watching this VOD, don't kill me, please. Bayonetta. Bayonetta's good. I'll put it below Xenoblade 2 in terms of good. I think Bayonetta is just a good hack and slash character action type game. You got your sexy witch lady, you got your batshit set pieces, all at a crisp 60 FPS on the Switch version, if I remember correctly. It's just good. It's good stuff. This came with the physical version of Bayonetta 2 back when I got it. I don't know if they still do that, but, you know, that was a good deal. It's a good thing they did that, too, because if I didn't play this, it wouldn't help me. I wouldn't have realized Bayonetta 2 is kind of fucking awesome. It's great. I wouldn't call it peak, but, like, it is a significant step up from the first one for me. I like it quite a lot. I haven't played these in, like, years and years and years, but going off the vibes, I do quite like Bayonetta 2 a good bit. It's just been a while. Really. Perry, you streamed yesterday. Why are you out of breath? It's only been 20 minutes on the VOD. 17, actually. Okay. Kirby Star Allies. Speaking of games that are good but get, like, undue disrespect, I like Kirby Star Allies. I think it's a good game. It is probably the weakest of the mainline Kirby lineup on Switch. But, like, he's still here. He's still, like, on the upper half. So I think that kind of just says it all. Like, that's my guy. That's my fucking dude. I do have problems with it being, like, a little too, like, simplistic even by Kirby standards, because you gotta have all the, like, 4-player puzzle stuff, and you gotta, like, make all the Quens, and, like, it does and you can shred the bosses in, like, 10 to 15 seconds. But, like, you can play as basically every important Kirby character before Forgotten Land. You can't play as Elfilin, obviously, but, like, you can play as almost every important mainline Kirby character. It's got, like, a wealth of, like, post-game content, which, yes, was added post-launch, but, like, it's there. I can plug in the game and have it in there now, so, like, I don't really... For me, personally, on my personal ranking, I don't really see the reason to get uppity about that. I don't know. It's good. That final boss is unbelievable to this day. Yet another one on the tally of Nintendo's Switch era finales that were just kind of, like, incredible. I didn't touch the cardboard. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. This feels like cheating. This feels like cheating. This is a Wii U game, and yet... Yup. Donkey Kong is just that guy. He's that individual. 9 times out of 10, he will deliver. I play this game annually. You know what I think about it. It's awesome. It is one of the, like, best flow state games for me, like, ever in terms of 2D platformers. Mario Kart 8 is also a Wii U game. Yeah, but I didn't put it in peak, I guess. It feels like cheating to put it in peak when it's a Wii U game, I guess. I don't know. Breath of the Wild as well. Yeah, simul releases are a little bit funky like that, so I don't really But yeah, no. One of the best flow state games I've ever played. The music is wonderful. Just, I love the variety on all the different islands and how, like, every stage pretty much has its own different set piece and how they all kind of, like, blend. Like, each one kind of blends into the next. Like, what I mean by that is, like, for example, in the third world, the Savannah world, you'll go through this world where, like, everything's getting, like, torn up by this tornado. There's that level. And then you'll see these, like, enemies that are on fire inside the tornado. And then in the next level, the fucking Savannah will be on fire. Just, like, subtle environmental storytelling like that. It's cute. It's fun. I like it a lot. It's very clever, very well made. Just, like, I can't think of a level I dislike in Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. But I can think of some things I dislike about it. I don't like the bosses. We've been over this. I think the bosses are the weak link. But it's not enough to detract from the fact that just the main gameplay of the game is wonderful. It's... oh. Bless it. I hope Retro makes another 2D Donkey Kong someday. I mean, they did get their team back together for Prime 4, which... oh, it's in here. It's in here. It does count. We'll get there. Even if I played it on Switch 2, it counts. But, you know, yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not a Hyrule Warriors guy either. I didn't play Hyrule Warriors. When I say I don't play much Zelda, I mean it. I really mean it. Didn't play Pokemon Quest. That's a mobile game. That's not real. Didn't play Sushi Striker. That thing looks like a mobile game. Okay, let's not be mean. Let's not be mean. If they sold it at a lower price, maybe I would have bid it. It does look cute. But, like... wait. Didn't it also come out on 3DS? I have a hacked 3DS. I could check it out sometime. Okay. It did? Yeah, okay. Maybe I'll check it out sometime then, because I have a hacked 3DS, so I can just yoink it. Legally! Saying, you know, you FBI agent watching me, you know? Just so you know! I bought the console. Anyway. I digress. Mario Tennis Aces. Mario Tennis Aces. I like Mario Tennis Aces more than most people. I gotta be honest. I put more hours into Mario Tennis Aces than I probably should have. It's fine. I can't in good earnesty put it in this. I can't put it in the same breath as Kirby Star Allies. But for as you know, even if it does have its problems, single player is kind of pathetic. The amount of content isn't really ideal. The main gameplay loop of that game is really good. They turned tennis into a fighting game, and it's like one of the few times I did rock with a fighting game, and if that's the case. You doing like dodges around the court, sliding around, doing your special moves, building up meter. It's a good time. Not $60 good time, but it's a good time. I like it. It's fine. A lot of the games that are gonna be fine and below, I feel like are gonna be like a good time, but not $60 good time. Except if they hit the purple tier. If they hit the purple tier, that's bad. Ugh. Alright, Captain Toad. Yeah, Captain Toad's great. Like, bottom of great. But I do love Captain Toad. It's just a good-ass, like, puzzle box game. Really unique type of thing. I like it a lot. Like, the whole, like... I could just pop it in any day of the week and have a good time, honestly. It's just chill. They made a Toad game and it was good. I don't really know what else to say. Like, damn. He kind of smoked that shit. It's fun. It's very creative. Maybe not as creative as some of the stuff in Peak Tier, obviously. But, like, I like what it does with its concepts. And it mostly translates to the Switch very well. Like, it does have a few growing pains, especially with, like, the more touch-based levels, where you have to use the pointer if you're in TV mode, so it's like, yeah, like, it definitely does have some pain switching from Wii U to Switch, but, I still think it's great. They made a 3DS version of this as well, and it's honestly a good version. Chris, don't kill me, I didn't play Octopath. I didn't play Octopath. I didn't do... Are we fucking counting the NSOs? I don't think we need to do that. I don't think we need to count the NS... Like, I count the Wii U games because they re-released on retail. I don't think this counts. But I can't put it in half and... It's fine, okay? It's fine. Whatever. No, hold on. Hold on. There we go. Placement not indicative of quality. I just want it out of here, okay? I just don't... Yeah, no, okay, here's the thing. I like what I've played, like, if I didn't have SNES Online, I would have never played Earthbound. But I'm not ranking them alongside all of the published retail Switch games, okay? That's where I'm at with this. That's why I have it here below Oof, but it's not because it's worse than the bad stuff. I think it is a good, solid set to have. It's just like... If we start getting into, like, the moral ramifications of, like, how does every NES game compare to Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, we'll be here all night. Anyway, that's a copyrighted song. Skip that. Xenoblade 2 Torna. I love Torna. I like it more than the base game. It's honestly top of great for me. I really do love Torna. I think its cast is excellent. It's sort of like... It's got a much smaller scale than the average Xenoblade game because it's a DLC campaign, but it's still decently meaty. I think it does filter a couple people because, like, you do have to do, like, most of the side content in order to finish the game, but, like... I liked most of the side content. There's, like, a few sets of missions I wasn't huge on, but otherwise, you know, it's good. I love the main protagonist especially. I love the sort of, like, jazzy fusion feeling of the soundtrack. I'm trying to be vague here, so I don't spoil anybody, of course. Like, so I won't go into, like, the plot details, but, like, story's also pretty good. That's all I'll say on that. Super Mario Party is... It's fine. It's alright, like... I think of the 3 Switch Mario Party games, like, it's definitely the weakest one, but I don't think it's bad. The board offering is pretty pitiful, but I've had my fun with it. I can't in good conscience call it bad. But maybe my thoughts on that will change whenever we get to the, that part of the Mario Party retrospective, you know? For now, though, it's a solid, like, high 6, low 7 type of beat. The World Ends With You, I'd never played the Switch version. So I can't really... And it has a very different control scheme, so I don't really know if I could in good consciousness put it here. But if this was the DS version, it would be in peak. If this was the DS version, it would be in peak. Just for the record. I love The World Ends With You. And its sequel. They're 2 of my favorite RPGs. Love those games. Oh, Dude, we're getting to the Pokemon games. I never played Pikachu or Eevee. Do not try and beat 12 in a span of 3 days. It makes the game harder. You're like in the Reaper's game IRL. Yeah, because of the game trial thing that they did, where it's like, it's free for a limited time, but it's like, you can't play all that in 3 days, but it's like, some people are like, watch me. And honestly, respect. Honestly, respect to that. Oh, God. Oh, God, is it? Oh, it's next. Yep, okay, it's next. Fuck. Super Smash Brothers Ultimate. Oh, God. I feel like it's a moral obligation to put it in peak, but I don't love it. I don't adore Smash Brothers Ultimate. I think it's great, honestly. I think it's great, but I need to explain my situation with Smash Brothers Ultimate because, okay, I bought the second wave DLC, and yet after Min Min was revealed, I just never touched the game again for some reason. It's not even because I dislike Min Min from ARMS. It's just, I just never did. And I wasted $30 on that fucking DLC pass, and I'm never getting it back. It's a shame, too. I love Sora. I love Sora as a character. It almost made me cry when they revealed him for Smash Brothers, but I just never came back to it. But it is a great, comprehensive little game. I like that it has every guy. That's the slogan. Every guy is there, or something. The single-player campaign is a little... It's fine. I don't hate it like some people do, but it's... I'm sorry. I grew up with Subspace. Why didn't you come back? I just never got in the mood, and I would have to re-download the 15 gigs. Maybe someday. I'm also, look, I do like how comprehensive the spirits are, but, like, I do prefer the 3D models of the trophies and stuff. I just feel like they felt like more tangible rewards for playing the game. I feel like the achievement set is also just weirdly weak compared to the other Smash games. It's hard to really articulate on a game I haven't played in, when did Min Min come out? 6 years ago? But it's still great. I still love the game. I'm putting it at the top of great. I put 100 hours into it. I can't say I dislike it. But you know what I can say I dislike? You know what I can say I dislike? That's right, baby. Get in that fucking mid-tier. Yeah. Yeah, New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe is just whatever. I didn't even buy it on Switch. It's just, this is New Super Mario Bros. U plus Luigi U, and I played those on Wii U, so I can properly articulate this. Peach-Head is not enough of a, like, difference for me to have to put it in haven't played. It's the weakest New Super Mario Bros. If you ask me. People rag on New Super Mario Bros. 2 because all it did was do coin shit, but, like, despite that, the level design in that one is all right, and also, like, I don't know, Dopamine Factory. New Super Mario Bros. U just feels boring. You go through that game and, like, it's like surface value, it feels like it's the most different, but then you play it and it's the same old shit, and it's like, that kind of feels more offensive to me. I don't know why. I couldn't really say. I mean, because it's trying to be something it's trying to be something that's clearly not, and it's like, I don't know, man. I just don't know. Tetris 99 is pretty good. Not better, like, Kirby Star Allies is kind of the cutoff point, honestly. Hold on. I feel like Kirby Star Allies is, like, the cutoff point between the good and, like, the it's alright, like, type thing. Because, like, Mario & Rabbids is good, bordering on alright, and I feel the same way about Tetris 99. I got a lot of hours out of it. Wicked fun when you get into the flow, but also really fucking stressful. Incredibly stressful. But I am a Tetris NB, so, you know, I'm like, I enjoy Tetris, so I'm here. I'm enjoying it. I love placing blocks. But it's no Tetris Effect, you know? Tetris Effect is kind of the best Tetris for me, personally. And it just, you know, doesn't really come close to that. But if you need chaos, it's good chaos. Actually, okay, no. I think top 3 Tetris games are Tetris Effect, Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, and then Tetris 99, tied with the first Puyo Tetris. There we go. You have all my hot Tetris opinions on the floor tonight. Yoshi's Crafted World. Now, if y'all have been here for a while, y'all might expect me to put it here, but I'm gonna be honest. It's not bad. Don't ever 100% this game. Is the moral, though, I learned. Because I did! And I think I like it less because of it. But it's like top of bottom of fine. I don't have a strong opinion on it, but I don't think it's bad. It is a far cry from the good Yoshi games like Woolly World and Island, but it is not great. I think the fact that they're like, hey, our gimmick, play the level again, but like backwards, is like, on paper, it's kind of neat because every level is like it's like modeled after a diorama set. So like you get to see like the inner workings of it when you flip it around, but also it doesn't do anything very creative aside from the visuals with that. So it kind of just leaves the replays feeling hollow after you observe it. And because you don't actually, to 100% it, you don't just play them twice. You gotta play them like 3, sometimes 4 times, and it's just like, oh my god. It is a slog. It is a slog to 100% that game, but if you play it normally, it's whatever. It's like fine. It's solid. I don't hate it, as you can tell. I said I haven't touched the cardboard. I touched the VR cardboard. That shit's booty ass. There we go. All right. Box Boy and Box Girl. I love the Box Boy series. I think the trilogy on 3DS is especially strong. I think it's just it's a very fine, like, very cute puzzle series with a very, like, emotionally, I wouldn't say emotionally potent core, but like it's got light emotional beats for how minimal of a plot it has. It's cute. It's one of HAL's little experimental series. But I do have slight beef with Box Boy and Box Girl. In a way that probably nobody else does, because the third game, the Box Boy trilogy on 3DS, was called Bye Bye Box Boy, and it kind of has a very definitive feeling ending. Even if when you wait on the ending screen long enough, it kind of slightly undoes it. But even still, like, I just don't think it needed another one. It's a fine game. It is a fine game, and I think it is still a very solid puzzle game, but it didn't need to exist, and it feels like it is just retreading old ground. I'm not huge on it. I didn't play Cadence of Hyrule, sorry. Super Mario Maker 2, it's good. I think it's like just below Kirby Star Allies, I think is the right place to put it. Because like, hey, they addressed some stuff. You can make slopes. You got like all kinds of cool stuff. I put many hours into this game back in the day. However, after a certain point, I kind of stopped, and I can tell you why. It's because the UI is so much less intuitive than Mario Maker 1's. Oof. Working with that shit in TV mode is cumbersome. Handheld mode is slightly better. I bought a stylus that works with the Switch specifically for that game, and it has helped me in many cases with stuff like Tomodachi. So like, you know, in a way, it's responsible for a very good investment on my part, but I can't in good earnest put it in greater peak because unlike Mario Maker 1, you know, it doesn't, I hate to be that guy, doesn't have the amiibo mushrooms, doesn't have the same intuitiveness of the first one, but it's still good. It's still a good level creator. Just very good creation tool. Okay. Didn't play Dragon Quest Builders. I guess Nintendo published this Marvel game, so we're putting that and haven't played as well. Oh my god, we're doing... Okay, we're doing this now. Okay. Okay. We're doing this now. We're doing this now. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. This is my most contentious opinion, I feel like. This is my most contentious opinion. Fire Emblem Three Houses is not as good as Mario and Rabbids. There, I fucking said it. I'm sorry. I went over it yesterday. I am not a Fire Emblem guy, okay? But listen. I can respect the series. I can respect this one being a great game to the people who like it, but it just ain't all that to me. I played 1.5 routes, and during the half of the second route I played, I just kind of got burnt out. I don't know if they expected you to play all 3, but I sure as shit couldn't. It also just... It also gets a slight debuff because of, like, the discourse, yes. I can't stand it. It just forever made me annoyed at Fire Emblem fans. Because, like... they keep harping on, Fire Emblem Engage, and yet that game, actually, looks visually appealing. So there is that. That is the thing. Fire Emblem Three Houses is kind of like... Fire Emblem Three Houses is kind of hideous as a Switch game. It looks gross to me. The portrait art is good. I like the way the 2D portraits are rendered. But go look at the way that, like, the monastery looks, or like the way that the battlefield, it doesn't look good. It looks really bad. I'm not huge on how it looks, and that's part of it. The music's great though. Love that soundtrack. But Fire Emblem has I can't handle this clown music. But it is a good sounding game. The writing is fine. The gameplay is fine. But it's hideous. I don't like how it looks. Astral Chain. I technically have played this. I streamed it for an hour. I didn't actually play more than that, though, so I don't feel comfortable rating it. It's gonna go in haven't played. Oh, God. Why is Detective Pikachu Returns here? That's way later in the Switch's lineup. I didn't play it. I did watch RT Gameplay through all of it, though, and oh my god, that shit, it looks terrible. I can't rate a game that I only watched, though. That's my, that's my narrative. I can't do that. Sorry. But it would be an oof if I could. That's another game where it's like, why does it look like that? Super Kirby Clash mobile game. But I did play it. It's basically a mobile game. I don't like Super Kirby Clash at all. I like how I said this is the lowest Kirby game, and that I said, actually, no, wait, I said lowest mainline. Super Kirby Clash is a spin-off. It doesn't count. It is basically a 2D MMO little thing, and I like the concept, especially as somebody who played Kirby Clash, the minigame in Kirby Planet Robobot, but, like, they took all the wrong lessons to expand it on the Switch. I'm not a fan of it. It's not good. Detective Pikachu had Switch game outlogged by its 3DS iteration, including graphics. Yeah, like, the shade, there's no shading on Detective Pikachu Returns. It's kind of fucked up. That might be the flattest looking game I've ever seen, including 2D games. It's insane. SNES games. I can't rank them among you, but you did give me Earthbound. So if I did rank you, you'd be in peak, just so you know. I didn't play Daemon X Machina. I always forget that was a Switch game. And apparently a decently successful one, because they got a sequel on Switch too. But I never played it, so I can't go into it yet. Link's Awakening, I also haven't played, I'm sorry. I will someday! I just haven't. I didn't get far enough into it. Like, I think I played a little bit of it at a friend's house and I just didn't get any further. Dragon Quest XI is another, it's on my backlog. It's on my backlog. I swear I'll get it. When I finish this game, it'll probably be up here. But it's on my backlog, so I can't rate it yet. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, hold on. Ring Fit Adventure. I'm going to be so goddamn real here. I genuinely think Ring Fit Adventure deserves to be in great tier. I genuinely think it believes to be up here. I really like Ring Fit Adventure. It's good. It's really good. Above Xenoblade 2 is some insane work. Xenoblade 2 is still good. And yeah, it's a shame it's not compatible with Switch 2, because like you have the slidey Joy-Cons on Switch 1 and the magnetic ones on Switch 2. If I had extra Joy-Cons, I could have, but it's a genuinely good workout routine. It's got a great art style. That soundtrack is unbelievable. Like, it's... The soundtrack is done by the guys who did the Miitopia soundtrack, so, like, if you know how that soundtrack goes, it is a similar level of insane work. I'm skipping this. I can't handle... Oh, perfect. There's a Ring Fit song right there. Perfect. Incredible soundtrack, great graphics, genuinely good workout routine. The story is cheesy as hell, but you know, it's a fitness game. That's what you expect. And it just has such a level of charm and polish that I feel is just, it's undeniable to me. I like it a lot. It's great. But you know what else is great? Luigi's Mansion 3. But where on great is it? And no, it's like above Bayonetta 2. I like Luigi's Mansion 3. I need to replay it. But it's a great game. I don't like it as much as Luigi's Mansion 1, but I do appreciate that they went back to the sort of one big building thing after the mission structure of Dark Moon, which I don't even dislike Dark Moon. I think Dark Moon is the weakest one, but I still think, like, if I played Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, well, actually, they didn't add anything to Luigi's Mansion 2 HD. It's basically the same game. I could just put it in good, yeah. I think that's fair. I did the same with New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. But, like, yeah. Luigi's Mansion 3 is great. I gotta replay it. It is... Luigi's Mansion 3 looks so beautiful. It genuinely makes me terrified for when they make Luigi's Mansion 4 for Switch 2. Because that game is going to blow my dick and balls off on sheer visual fidelity. It looks great. It plays great. It is kind of designed around co-op, but Gooigi kind of makes for a unique puzzle gimmick in single player as well. I think the only things holding Luigi's Mansion 3 back is that its, like, last third kind of feels weak compared to the first 2/3. And also, the multiplayer offerings are not nearly as good as Dark Moon's. Like, they really nerfed the Scare Scraper Something Fierce from Dark Moon, and it's such a shame, because I'm not buying Luigi's Mansion 2 HD just for the Scare Scraper. But, oh my god, the memories I have of playing the Scare Scraper on Luigi's Mansion 2 on 3DS. Oh. It was a great multiplayer mode, and they just kind of, like, defanged it in 3. Less ghost variety, less, like, randomization in the floor variety. But the single/2 player campaign is really, really good, so that's why it's up there. Helen Gravely can get it. That is my answer to the question. Helen Gravely is responsible for the creation of my OC Inko, so you know it's like I can't put it anywhere lower than this. What are you? I haven't played you, but what are you? Mario and Sonic, and it's the worst one by a significant... No, okay. I didn't play Sochi or Rio, so I can't really say. But of the ones I played, it's the weakest one. It does not have that sauce. It does not have that dog in it. Like, look at this render. Look at this render. It's just the two of them standing there. You go look at, like, the renders for Rio 2016 or London 2012. They had so much more sauce. This was just them, like, cashing in the check. They were just like, whatever. Our passion for this is gone. Just get it out there. This one has a story mode, and I never touched it. But apparently, it's the final thing Alpha Dream worked on before they went bankrupt. Which is wild to me. And it was the last Mario and Sonic game before the Olympics bowed out of that. And they were like, we want to do, more morally dubious stuff that I can't remember specifically. I think it might have been NFTs, but I can't remember. So I can't really say definitively. But it was the last in the Olympics deal, which is a shame because it was a really sour note to end on. Mobile games and NFTs. Woof. Double whammy. Pokemon Sword and Shield. I didn't play them. I didn't play Pokemon Sword and Shield. You're not getting an opinion from me on those. I love this. I love that there's like a huge like arc of the Switch first party lineup that I just haven't played. You're not getting an opinion on me from those. Oh man. I love being a little shithead. It's awesome. Dr. Kawashima's Brain Training for Nintendo Switch literally did not release in the West. That didn't come out over here. I couldn't rank this if I wanted to. I like the Brain Age on 3DS and DSi. That is the answer to that question. Didn't play Tokyo Mirage Session. I don't have Pokemon. Okay. That's a lot and haven't played, but, like, there's also a lot and have played, you know? Like, it's not to say that I didn't interface with this selection. Why are they gatekeeping, literally, brain games? I don't know. Okay. We need to have a serious talk. Animal Crossing New Horizons is good. It was a very unfortunate victim of when it released. But I have some memories in that game that you just cannot, like, you can't convince me that game is bad. Because of, like, the time I spent with my friends in it during lockdown was just... It was the singular thing keeping my brain afloat, you know? It was also around the time the Animal Crossing art theme came out, and me and Nuz both had our Animal Crossing OCs that we made in the game, and we even had a, like, in-character wedding for the OCs. You know, just so many cute, wonderful moments like that we had together in that game, and it's like, yeah, maybe there's not as much to do as there is in New... Okay, maybe there is after the DLC. I never came back for the DLC. But, you know, just the base game for what it is, I like it. It's good. It is a solid game. And I feel like it just gets a lot of undue disrespect just because of the circumstances. The circumstances. Yeah, the new Switch 2, like... Well, actually, all the worthwhile content was in the free update. The Switch 2 update, which was $5, was just, like, for the resolution buff, yeah. Maybe a bit less, but definitely up there. You know what? You may be right. I think I'll put it above Luigi's Mansion 2, but below Mario Maker 2, because I put about equal time into these two games. Don't know what good job is. Whatever, man. Okay, Xenoblade Chronicles 1. I did finish this game for the first time on Switch, so this technically does count. Yeah, fuck it, it's peak, whatever. I can't deny it, okay? I still think 3 is the best one, but 1 is great. 1 is great. Like, I love that game still. I think, like, on review, I find the cast a little flatter than 3's, and I think that's why it kind of is a little weaker for me. But, like, that's not to say the cast is bad. And, like, you know, even, like, there's still great characters. It's just that 3's, I just love 3's characters a lot, a slight bit more. But even still, the story is great. The world is like, you step into the fucking field for the first time, and it's like, oh my god. The combat takes a while to get its hooks into you, but when it does, it's like fantastic. It's a good time. It's a good time. Oh, also, it's got Yoko Shimomura music, so like Man Day to Heaven. That's a copyrighted song. Why did I put panty and stocking music in here? Leave me alone! Clubhouse Games is fine. It's a good time. I like it. It's got 51 games in it, you know? I can't deny that. It does in fact have that. And it's not even full price. Alright, fucking jump rope challenge? Come on now, son. I know it was free and it was like a little pet project they made during the pandemic, but like, come on now, son. Cafe Mix didn't play. Alright. Paper Mario the Origami King. Paper Mario the Origami King. It's great. I love Paper Mario the Origami King. Maybe could make an argument for my favorite Mario, like, okay, well, yes, technically not an RPG, but the closest, but it's adjacent. Maybe my favorite Mario RPG on the system, but we'll see when we're done here, okay? It's got a fantastic story. The music is godly. The set design is wonderful. It's genuinely funny without relying on the paper joke too much like they did in, like, Sticker Star and Color Splash. I just think it's a great time. I know the battle system is a big turnoff for a lot of people, and I do get it, but, like, I still think the story is worth seeing. It's just, I love Olivia. That's a good kid. She's adorable. Seeing her exposure to the world and, like, her character arc and, like, how she contrasts against Ollie. The character Ollie, King Ollie, the Origami King, the titular Origami King. It's just a great thing they do with the characters there. It's like, man. It's just the game about, like, living your best life, and I think that's beautiful. Mario 3D All-Stars. This one's gonna be weird to rank because these are 3 banger games, but, it's got the moral conundrum of, like, why did they release it like that? And why is it so minimalist? I'm gonna put it in good. Like, at the end of the day, it's three banger Mario games, but just the way they went about it, it hits me the wrong way. So I'm like, eh. I don't know. Okay, I can't put it below Mario and Rabbids, though. I think that's fine. That's fine. I only played the demo for Kirby Fighters. That doesn't count. Mario Kart Live, no. Okay, Mario Brothers 35 is fine. Not as good as Tetris 99 for me, but, like, I think it is very funny to have a competitive game where it's like, it depends on how good you are at the platformer. Again, the limited release thing is also a debuff. Ugh. Part-time UFO? Part-time UFO? Part-time UFO? I love Part-time UFO. I think it's, honestly, it's like in this Ring Fit Cap and Toad pocket of great, where it's just like better than you would expect. It's such a like good puzzle like game where you like operate a UFO doing odd jobs. It's so cute. Music is great, even if it's just the same song remixed over and over again. I love it. I love Part-Time UFO. Watch my video. watch my Part-Time UFO video. Even if I make a comment about RPGs that I don't agree with anymore in there, I still think it's a decent video, despite that. Alright, Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Don't get mad at me. I think it's still the best one. I like it more than 4. I think it's peak. It's just such a tight experience that I feel like takes the best like lessons from Pikmin 1 and like just meshes it all into a great. It's a little easy. It's a little easy, sure, but you could also say that about Pikmin 4, I feel. It's a gorgeous game. I love the 3 captains and their dynamic. Fucking shoutouts to Charlie. He's kind of pathetic, but also great. And again, I made a whole video on it, but I think the final section in Pikmin 3, the final level might be like one of my favorite finales in any Nintendo game. You should stream them all. I should, honestly. I did play all 3 Pikmin games in the lead up to Pikmin 4. Like, that's what prompted me to make that video, was because I played Pikmin 1, 2, and 3 pretty much in a row before Pikmin 4 came out. And Pikmin 3's finale, like, left such an impression on me that I was just like, I'm making a video on this shit right now. Ugh. But yeah, in the event that we do stream this, I'll leave it there. I'll leave my thoughts there, but I think it's peak. I think Pikmin 3 is wonderful. I didn't play Age of Calamity, but I know of the frame rate horrors. Didn't play that. Didn't play that. Didn't play that. Hello, Rui. Hello. You're just in time to hear my thoughts on Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury. I think that's another peak from me, honestly. I think Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury, just for the sheer value of what you're getting like not just a super polished level-based 3D Mario game, which in its own right is like an 8 out of 10, but you're also getting Bowser's Fury, which is small, yes, but it's so cool as like this open world experiment for Mario, where like Bowser fucking tries to kill you now and then you turn Super Saiyan and you have a kaiju fight with it. It's great. It's great. How dare you put Yoshi's Crafted World in it should probably be lower, especially since I did the 100% completion path on it, but like, I don't know. I've mellowed on that. I've mellowed on the green guy after a while. I think Pokémon's better than it. I think Pokémon's better than it. I'll say that much. Oy. But yeah, no. 3D World and Bowser's Fury, it's like maybe one of the best deals Nintendo's ever made for $60. Kind of crazy. Bravely Default 2. I didn't play. Listen, I don't like this game, but I also didn't finish it, so I can't fairly grade it. Okay, honestly, if I say I didn't finish it, that would mean you could still, you may say you can still rank it if you played like half of it. I played like a chapter and a half, and then I bounced off it so hard. So I just don't find it fair. I don't find it fair to put it there, but like, I think they just messed something up with the battle system between Bravely Default and Second and Bravely Default 2. I fucking hate them. I hate how Square Enix names their shit sometimes, okay? Bravely Second is a different game from Bravely Default 2. I love Bravely Second. It is my favorite game in the Bravely series. I don't love Bravely Default 2. It is a different game in the Bravely series that is not even in the same universe as Bravely Default and Bravely Second. It's like a Final Fantasy thing. That makes it, like, slightly easier to understand, but it's still like, why the fuck did you do this? You could have just made this a different thing and I wouldn't care. Okay. Enough bitching about Bravely Default. The other 2 games aren't even on this list. Why am I bothering? Why am I bothering to talk about them? That much. Ugh. New Pokemon Snap. I want to play new Pokemon Snap. I really do. I like Pokemon Snap on the N64. I don't want to spend $60 on it. So I just haven't gotten to it. But mark my words, maybe I will someday. If either Switch emulation gets good enough, or if, you know, on the off chance there's an Amazon deal like there was for Rui with Luigi's Mansion 3. I have friends who love new Pokemon Snap, and I have one friend who's like kind of on it, but I don't really mess with a lot of their opinions. So I feel like I'd probably like new Pokemon Snap when I get to it. It would probably go in good or great, but you know, I can't speak on it. I haven't played it. I haven't even seen much of it. I think I watched the trailer once when it showed up in a direct, and that was it. The Famicom Detective Club duology. Okay. I get to culture some people. I get to throw my recommendation in here. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna say it. I think Famicom Detective Club, these 2 games, almost as good as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They're not comparable in any sense. They're really not. But you have to start ordering these things and how you feel, even if it don't make sense after a certain point. Yeah, okay. The missing air is like, okay, if it was just if they ordered these separately, Girl Who Stands Behind would be in great, and the missing air would be like between Luigi's Mansion 2 and Mario 3D All-Stars, I think. But like as a combo pack, they're great. Like they're NES-era visual novels, of course, so you have to... They're remakes of those games. So you do have to go into them with a certain expectation that things are going to be obtuse, and things are not always going to make sense in terms of progression. However, their stories have aged remarkably well, and I think that they are just a good time. Can I get a song that's like a vibe? Thank you. There we go. Ugh. Genuinely changed my brain chemistry. It's great, honestly. There's a different Famicom Detective Club game that changed my brain chemistry that we'll get to, but you know. Girl Who Stands Behind is wonderful. Honestly, if you do get the 2-pack of Famicom Detective Club games, it's worth it just for that one. And what's great about them is that Girl Who Stands Behind, I believe they made it so like that the Girl Who Stands Behind, Missing Air, you can play them in either order. Like, whichever one you want to play first, you can play first. I think it is generally recommended to play Missing Air first, though, so that way you end off on the higher note. But, you know, just so you know. Miitopia, I played this on 3DS. I don't think the horse is a good enough, like, I don't think that's enough for me to say I haven't played the Switch version. I don't think that's enough of a change for me to, like, put it down here. I'm gonna be honest. Miitopia is fine. It's a little repetitive, and it's no Tomodachi. But as far as Mii games go, it's cute. It's so long. It's so long for how little substance it has. But that music is wonderful. The music in Miitopia is fantastic. The Switch version also had that crazy good Mii editor. That's true. No, I'm still keeping it on the ranking. As the ruler of this list, I dictate. The horse made the game easier? That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, they really needed that shit, huh? The fucking DC Superhero Girls game? I guess Nintendo published that. Wow, this thing is really thorough. Didn't play that. Didn't play Game Builder Garage. Didn't play Mario Golf. I will play Skyward Sword. Eventually. It'll be somewhere in here. Probably in these top 3 tiers. I hear good things about Skyward Sword. But I haven't played it yet. Never touching Pokemon Unite. Or, I don't know what Pokemon TV is. And it'll be peak, probably not. I feel like Skyward Sword will probably be great, if I had to predict. We'll see, though. WarioWare, get it together. It's good. It's good. Like, Snipper Clips level good, I think. It gave us Penny's song, so I can't put it any lower. But I like the chibi-fied style of it. I think it was a unique little experiment for WarioWare, having like character-controlled minigames and stuff. I think it's fine. It's a good game. But, like, it is far from my favorite WarioWare game. But I think it was what the series needed after Gold, because I feel like just doing Gold again after WarioWare Gold, it would have just been diminishing returns. It's alright. It's alright. They also had 5 volts. Why? Yeah, why? Why'd they do my wife like that? Really, the entire, like, all 3 of the volts kind of suck shit. Well, actually, 18 volts okay. But 9 volt and 5 volt kind of suck shit in that game, and it's crazy. Rough. But yeah, getting together is good. I like it. I think the other WarioWare Switch game we'll get to is like slightly better, but not by too much. Metroid Dread top. I think genuinely, I think it's staying here. I think Metroid Dread is genuinely just going to be at the top of the list for the rest of this. It's just going to be there. I struggle to think of a game I like more on the Switch than Metroid Dread. It's so fucking good. It's like tension is maximum. The flow, like, listen, I feel like there's this backlog review that I read once that was like, this is the answer to why would I pay $60 for a Metroidvania when Hollow Knight is right there. Because I agree. This game is better than Hollow Knight for me. I adore Metroid Dread. It might be my favorite Metroidvania. I started Zero Mission and dropped it 25% through. That game's great. It has Chainsaw Man pacing. But Zero Mission's probably like either second or third favorite 2D Metroid for me, with either tied or behind Fusion. But Dread is so good. Dread is so good. The combat in Dread is... I look over to my Switch and I almost, like, instinctively, I'm like, I want to fight Ravenbeak again. Ravenbeak is a true, genuine triumph in boss battle design. I made the video on it again. But it's another one of those Nintendo finales that are just so unbelievably good. I should stream another run? Yeah, maybe. If I, like, you know, if they ever release if they release another 2D Metroid game, maybe sometime in the next year, you know, I'm not saying this because of any rumors that have been going around. Maybe I'll replay the 2D games on stream, you know? Maybe I'll like Super Metroid this time. I like Super Metroid, but I don't love it like everybody else does. Okay, some NSO games. Don't really need to rank those. Didn't we already have Pokemon Cafe? Wait, no, that's Pokemon Cafe Remix, not to be confused with Pokemon Cafe. It doesn't matter, I didn't play either of them. What the fuck, man? Mario Party Superstars is good. Bottom of good, though. It's better than Super Mario Party, but it is still the middle child of the Switch Mario Parties for me. It has a lot going for it. It's quite good looking. It's what Mario Party the Top 100 always wanted to be, and they just finally actually fucking did it. I just, you know, just the N64 pandering is a bit much for me. You didn't have a single board from 6? Like, I understand not having any boards from 4. 4's boards are kind of dog shit, but, like, no GameCube repping the boards is crazy. It's kind of vile. But as it stands, I like Superstars. We're not doing it on the Mario Party retrospective because it doesn't have any original boards. So, but like, if you need my opinion, I think it's good. I would have rather have Towering Treetop over Woody Woods, is all I'm saying. But it's still fine. Alright. We got a branch of stuff I just didn't play here. Didn't play Shin Megami Tensei 5, didn't play Pokemon Diamond or Pearl, didn't play Big Brain Academy, didn't play Pokemon Legends Arceus, and didn't play Triangle Strategy. I think I might have touched the demo on that one, though. Oy, oy. But hey, you know what time it is? It's time for another peak entry. Kirby and the Forgotten Land. I might have mellowed on it slightly. However, I still love this game, man. I still love this game, man. It's peak. It's peak. I fucking love it. How did they do it this good? How did they make their first 3D Kirby game this good? It's because they did Blowout Blast first to get all the tech demo-y things out of the water, and then they were like, okay, now we know how to make this boss as fuck. And they did. It has that sort of like diorama quality to it. Not like in a literal sense, like in Crafted World, where it like looks like it's made of arts and crafts, but it looks like you can like peer into it like it's like a diorama. The level design is so interesting to me with like its fixed camera angles and like no 3D game works like that, but this makes it work. I think the bosses are generally pretty strong. Mostly in the back half of the game. The first half of the game's bosses aren't that great, but like once you get past Cloraline, I think they're all pretty good. And like, man, that finale. Oh. And we're not talking about it here because it's Switch 2 exclusive, but that Switch 2 edition would probably be at the top of great. I think it's a great addition to the game. Maybe not enough for 20 bones, but like, you know, you're still getting like cream of the crop 3D platforming. And like, I think honestly, the best levels in the Switch 2 edition are some of the best levels in Forgotten Land, for whatever that's worth. So, that's my take on that. Alright. Waiter, more sports, please. I don't touch these games. I don't know what to tell you. The only one I touched was Mario Tennis Aces, and I like it, but I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way to recommend it. Live Alive technically counts because Nintendo published it on the Switch. Square Enix published it when it went multi-plat, but Nintendo published this bad boy on the Switch, so it technically counts, and you know what that means. I get to shill it again. I get to shill Live Alive again. I fucking love this game! God, sorry. I adore Live Alive so goddamn much. Ugh. Toby Fox has gone on record saying it's one of his biggest inspirations for Undertale and Deltarune, so you know. And that just means he has excellent taste. He has fantastic taste. Because, oh my god, this game is immaculate. The battle system is, like, it's fine, but the game really excels in its writing. As an anthology story, like, you have, like, these 7 different eras, all sort of covered by different groups, like, different groups within the development team, and they're all really well written and really solid. Even the weakest one is a solid, like, 7 out of 10 for me. I just enjoy the game a lot. Ugh. There are multiple points in that game where I just start crying. It's so good. Ugh. Yoko Shimomura, one of Yoko Shimomura's first soundtracks as well. And it's remastered beautifully in the Switch version. God. Damn! Ugh! It's so good. I love that game. I love Live Alive. I'm glad I can put it here so I can chill it a bit more, because the turnout on the streams was not what I hoped it would be, but, you know, I still had my fun. Man, we just had, like, a run of peak for a bit here. I think Xenoblade 3 is also... It's my favorite one. I've said as much. I'll keep it vague because there are people here who haven't played it, but It has the strongest character selection for me. I think, like, I think the world exploration is also my favorite here. The battle system and music, maybe not quite as good as one's, but I think, like, it has the story that I resonated with the most, even if there are aspects of it that I think could have been handled slightly better. Like, the good in it is so unfathomably good. Ugh. They gave... Xenoblade 3 is like the first... Xenoblade 3 is the first game in the series where I look at the entire, like, main party and I'm like, I like all 6 of you. Like, I love all 6 of you. There's like a weak link in Xenoblade 1 and Xenoblade 2, but Xenoblade 3, like, even if Lance and Senna are like the weaker couple in the 6, I still love them. We will not talk about Tora, don't worry. I really didn't talk much about Xenoblade 2 at all because, like, I channeled all of it into Torna. Ugh. Kirby's Dream Buffet. I like this game more than most. It's not going higher than the bottom of good, though. It is fun if you get a good amount of people, if you get the right people for it. It's a $15 downloadable game, so I'm not expecting a crazy amount of content out of it. I think it is serviceable for what it is, and I've had my fun with it. And like most Kirby games, the soundtrack is great. But I can't rate it any higher because, you know, it's just a cute, solid spin-off. Nothing more, nothing less. That's all there is to say about that. I have not played Splatoon 3. Maybe someday I will if it ever goes on sale so I can check out the campaign. I hear good things, but I don't think it's topping Splatoon 2's DLC for me. We'll see, though. I haven't played... Hold on. Wait. That's an NSO. Wait. I'll rank the NSOs just based on, like, the games they have that I love, okay? Boink. There we go. Alright. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope is weird. This is a weird fucking video game, okay? It is a sequel to a game that most people think shouldn't exist, but I like well enough. But even if you... Like, even at the time, I was like, I don't know if we needed a sequel to Mario plus Rabbids. And after playing it, it's not worse than Miitopia, but it's at the top of fine. I'll put it there, okay? My problem is like... It's so hard to articulate my issue with Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope without coming off like a crazy person, right? Because what's the one thing Mario RPG fans have wanted for so long? They're like, oh, we want original worlds. We want original characters again. Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope technically does this, but it is on the basis of it technically being Rabbids stuff. So it just feels wrong. It feels weird. There is a goth rabbit with a sword named Edge. Like, I'm sorry. I can't. I try my hardest to get invested in a story in a game. If you are peddling me a story sincerely, I will try to invest myself in it no matter how ridiculous it is. But I think trying to do that with the Rabbids is my breaking point for some reason. It's so strange. It is so strange. However, they got Yoko Shimomura on that soundtrack, so like... They got the Ori and the Blind Forest guy and Yoko Shimomura on that soundtrack, so it is way better than it has any right to be there. I do think they're... Okay. The Rabbids as characters are neat. I think in the Mario and Rabbids games, they're the best they ever are because, like, they're not as annoying as they typically are. They tone them down because, like, they're around Mario. You need to have some goddamn decorum around Mr. Video Game. But, like, Is it wrong if I don't think they should talk? Is it wrong if I don't think they should talk? Because the rabbits talk in Sparks of Hope. They speak English. And I'm like, is that... I feel racist. I feel racist saying they shouldn't talk, but like, they shouldn't. It defies nature. Why they made the ghost one like that, I don't know. I know multiple people who want to crack the ghost one, and I'm like, that's a rabbit, bro. That's a rabbit. Anyway, Metroid Prime 1's pretty great. That's like... That's like... It's $40. I'll put it no, actually, I think bottom of peak is good. Prime 1 is great. Prime 1 is great. I think it is, like, as solid of a translation to 3D that you can get for the Prime games. The fact that they didn't remake Prime 2 or 3 is bizarre, but, like, there have been leaks showing that they might put Prime 2 on NSO at some point. Which would be good. Prime 2 is, the second weakest one I've realized. That, you know, the goggles are off at this point. I don't love it like I used to, but it's still good. I think it deserves to be put up there. Ugh. But it is weird that they didn't remake the whole trilogy. Just like, eh. But as it stands, yeah, I think Prime 1 is unequivocally the best Prime game. Even with the Chozo Relic backtracking stuff, it's like, I think it's a good game. I think it's great, honestly. Peak even. That's why it's up there. And speaking of... Okay, no. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is not peak, but it's very high up in the great tier for me. I think what's holding it back is the fact that it's a remake. Like, if this was a fully original game, I think it would be peak, but they did include a fully... Well, okay, wait. Perry, you're being a hypocrite. Why is this in peak, but this isn't? And to that I say, you have a good point. Especially considering I think I like Return to Dreamland a little more. Dude, I argued with myself before Rui could argue with me about Magolor Epilogue being good enough to put it up there. But yeah, no, Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe is great. Another one of those miracle remakes where it's just like, you take the original game, you make it look fantastic, and like, you know, you make the hard mode have a bit more teeth. All the mini games are silly fun, and the Magolor Epilogue they added, which is crazy. I feel like people moved on from it too fast. I gotta be honest, people moved on from Magolor Epilogue too fast. It is a great campaign with with a final boss that's like, once again, Kirby making the horrors. I'm still there. Well, yeah, you are, but you're not the majority, unfortunately. I didn't play the Bayonetta prologue that was booed at the Game Awards. I didn't play Advance Wars. I didn't play Tears of the Kingdom. Pikmin 1 and 2, it's top of good. Pikmin 1 and 2 is top of good. And it's because Pikmin 2 is slightly dragging it down. I didn't play these, but they're ports, you know. I didn't play these on Switch, but they're ports. I can vouch for them. But Pikmin 1's great. I love Pikmin 1. It is a solid introductory game to the series, and Pikmin 2 is still good. But I'm not the kind of freak that's built for that game, okay? I'm not built for it. I'm not built for the game that hates you on that level. My limit is Chulip, where it's like, they'll give you like ample warning before they wreck your shit. Pikmin 2 is just like, hey, you want us to drop bombs on you? Yeah, like, I've definitely mellowed on it, but it's still my least favorite of the bunch. It's good, but it's not great. Everybody wants to Switch, never playing, ever. Well, okay. We talked about the remix, the Pokemon Remix Cafe thing. I think they genuinely just put Detective Pikachu in here twice because, like, I put you in here earlier, didn't I? And it's in, like, you're right here. Yeah, there's 2 Detective Pikachu returns. They really want me to talk about it, even though I didn't play it. I only watched the playthrough. Ugh. Anyway, Pikmin 4. Pikmin 4 I used to think was the best one. I've mellowed on it. Very high great, though. I should put one of them in haven't played and one of them in oof. You're right. Correct! I do understand a lot of, I do understand that people who say Pikmin 4 is too easy. And it's, it might run a little long, but also, the game's still great. The game's still great, and I'm not gonna pretend it isn't great. I think where it stands in the timeline is a little weird. Like, the weird retcon shit they do is kind of odd, but, like, even still, like, the standalone story they do here, I love my doggy, okay? That's where I stand on it. Did you watch the art? Yes, I did, so I guess I can put it in oof, sure. Alternate timeline, yeah, that does make the most sense, doesn't it? It's fine. But it's, yeah. Pikmin 4 is great. I like it. It's fine. But, I mean, it's great, but, like, it's also, like, it's a great game, but I don't know if I'd ever replay it. I don't know. I need to be in the right mood for it. But that being said, I did binge all of it in a weekend, so maybe that had something to do with the fact that I don't know if I'd replay it. Maybe I'm still burnt out on it because of that. Who knows? When I stream the Pikmin series, I'll replay it. That is my answer to that question. That nobody asked. F-Zero 99 is good. Fuck you. I love F-Zero 99. It's the only F-Zero game I've played, but I have a lot of fun with it. It's also the only 99 type game I've ever won, so I have a little bit of bias there. But, like, it's just good, frenetic fun, great carnage, good vibes. I love it. I love it. Because of this game, if they do ever make another F-Zero, I will be there. I will. You can fucking count on it. I will play GX at some point. I do want to play F-Zero GX at some point. I hear that one's, like, it's made by the Monkey Ball team. So, like, I'll play it eventually. Ugh. Super Mario Bros. Wonder is another game that I think is great. In fact, I think it's the top of great, honestly. Very whimsical, very fun game that, like, reignited the passion that was missing in 2D Mario for so long. It's such a cute, charming game. The bosses suck. That's why it's not in peak. Like, not even that they suck in the Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze way. It's they suck in that they are pitiful. Not in that they take too long and are annoying. And, like, there is no, like, in, like, the fact that they're so pitiful, they're so pitiful it feels like there's a hole in the game where the bosses should be. I like the final boss, but, like, the rest of them are just kind of whatever. But that being said, it is a great game. I am so glad that Nintendo is just, like, allowing Mario to be weird again. We had, you know, just the Wii U era was just so... I lived through that shit. It was so boring. It was so goddamn boring. Aside from Dream Team. Dream Team was like the one game in the 3DS Wii U era of Mario that wasn't boring as shit aesthetically. But it's fine. We're out of there now. We're out of the weeds. WarioWare Move It. I'm putting it above Snipper Clips. It is a good successor to WarioWare Smooth Moves, but it does have a few problems. Any minigame that uses the goddamn IR sensor it's a coin flip on if it works. And that is a level of like lack of polish that you don't see in a Nintendo game very often. But that being said, the rest of it's cute. Cutscenes are fun as always, you know. It's got a good set of mini games. They brought back the Wario Dance Company, so like, you know, I can't be mad at it. I think it's a great game, but it's like not great enough to be in great. It's good. Fucking, I named these so vaguely that like I talk about them and I get confused. But whatever, it's fine. 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 I just want to freak. Hold on. I'm just putting everything I haven't played in haven't played now, and I'm just gonna rapid fire the rest of these. See? There we go. There we go. Yeah, you cannot play the fucking IR sensor levels in Move It because of the fucking... Yeah, it doesn't have those. So it's like it and Ring Fit are the two games that you just cannot play first party on Switch 2, which is like so unfortunate. It's whatever though. I had my fun with the games, so I'm not like, I don't feel ripped off. Wait, I left Echoes of Wisdom in the lineup. I haven't played that. Or Pokemon Leaf Green. Why did I leave that in there? Okay, let me double check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, okay. The last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10. The last 12 of these are games I've played, so we're gonna go through them. Alright. Super Mario RPG. That is a great game. That is a great game. Right below Luigi's Mansion 3 for me. I love Super Mario RPG. The new art style is adorable. It is just... It's so charming. Like, you forget... Like, I forget how charming Super Mario RPG is until I'm in the moment and playing it. It's just so delightful. They had the vibes for these things figured out, and like... Square Enix teaming up with Nintendo for this, it kind of, like... You can feel the effects of that, like, in Mario and Luigi and Paper Mario. It's just... It's just, like, it warms my heart. It's, like... It's the definition of Unk still got it. It's a bit easy, and the new team attacks are kind of, like, making it even easier, but consider they have aura. And they made a unique animation for every single one. So it's, like, for every single team combination, so it's cool. But yeah, I like Super Mario RPG. It's fun. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I love you, Sayu. I can't have a vocal theme playing while I'm talking. It really disorients me. I'm sorry. Any other scenario, I'd let this rock. On an art stream, you would be welcome. But give me a second. I just need... That was good. That was good. That was fine. That was fine. Yes. Okay. Another Code Recollection, aka the Switch game that only me and Ollie played. But you know, it's good. I think Another Code Recollection is good. Right below Animal Crossing, I feel like. Listen, the vibes are impeccable. The story is pretty damn good, especially in Another Code R, I feel like. Like, are we in agreement there, Ollie? Do we think the second one's better than the first one? That's how I feel, remembering them. That being said, the gameplay is kind of incredibly minimal. You gotta be in it for the vibes, or else you are just not... If you are coming to a visual novel for gameplay, you're not gonna fuck with it. But, like, who does that? Another Code is good. But, like... You know what? Actually, hold on. It's not worse than Star Allies. Put that shit above Bayonetta. There we go. Fucking... I was doing it a disserve. It's good. It's really good. I think you'd love it, Rui. I think that you would, I think you would love, the company of, Ashley Mizuki Robbins. She's a great character. Good protagonist. I'd ask, can we get a Hotel Dusk remake, but I honestly don't know if I want that because that game has such a unique art style. And it's just like, I don't know. But I'd love to see Arc Systems team up with Nintendo for more like visual novel type stuff, because this and the one on Switch 2 with the really forgettable title are very good. They're very good. Mario versus Donkey Kong. It's good. It's good. Bordering on fine. It is the definition of a solid remake of a solid game. They added more levels. They blend right in. But you know, all of my thoughts on Mario vs. Donkey Kong GBA apply to the Switch one. Great movement. Maybe not quite as good as Donkey Kong on Game Boy. Like, looks good. Okay, actually no. All my thoughts don't apply. The game's less funny in the Switch version. Because they made because they got rid of some very iconic sound bites in Mario in the Switch remake. Grant Kirkhope no longer voices Donkey Kong. Mario no longer calls Donkey Kong a big monkey. Like, what are we doing here? Mario doesn't burn alive. The soul is gone. No, okay, I'm overreacting. It's still a good game, but like, like, come on, guys. All right, this next one, I haven't played the remake, but I've played the original, and I have watched multiple people play the remake, so I think I'm in a good enough standing to say 1000 Year Door's pretty great, right? Like, I feel like this is a new and exciting opinion. Paper Mario 1000 Year Door's a pretty great game. That being said, I still prefer Origami King, sorry. But, you know, I love the new production values on the remake. The new secret bosses are so fun. Beldum is officially transphobic, but because of that, it's kind of validating Vivian as a trans woman more than ever. So, you know, that's, you know, awesome. Apparently the new music is divisive. I like it. It's a good time. All right, guys. This is the time. This is the time where I have to put my best foot forward to sell people on a video game. Oh yeah, also the quality of life that makes General White not a pain in the ass, right? That too. But I have a bridge to sell you. Genuinely. Emio is a top 3 Switch game for me. Oh my fucking god. Emio is phenomenal. I adore this game. It is, for my money, like, the second best story Nintendo's ever made behind Mother 3. And like, just, it's so much, it's like, it's still got a bit of that obtuseness from the NES games, but like, largely navigation is so much easier than those remakes, which was already pretty good. This game made me laugh, made me freak the fuck out, made me ugly sob in a way I hadn't felt in years. Just fuck. Play this game. Play it to the very end. Play it to the very, very end. That's all I can say without getting too much into the weeds of it. I feel like Aerie from Bravely Default being like, make sure you play all the way to the end, but I mean it. Oh, the epilogue on that game. Oh my god. I can't talk too much. I can't talk too much. But, just looking back on the package, I'm like, oh my god. Maybe I'm overhyping it a little bit, but like, I love it so much. I love it so much. I love it so much. I don't love Super Mario Party Jamboree as much, but it is the best Mario Party on the Switch. Right below another code, I think. Yeah. Mario Party Jamboree is pretty good. There's exactly one bad board. There's a pretty decent selection of mini games. Actually, there are two bad boards. One bad new one bad old one. But you know, whatever. Who's counting though? Who's counting the old boards? It's fine. It's the first Mario Party that feels worth the price. The race car one. No, I like the. I'm talking about Goomba. I don't like Goomba Lagoon. I don't like Goomba Lagoon. Race car one's fine. It's okay. I like Goomba's Booty Boardwalk from Mario Party 8, so like I can't despise the race car. It's fine. Okay. This next one, I'm gonna keep it fast and loose with you because I'm gonna be honest, the discourse on this game has made me so exhausted to talk about it in a public capacity. I don't want to get into it. And also, I have a friend who is playing it currently, so I don't want to talk about it too deeply. But that being said, I like Brothership. Personally, I like Mario and Luigi Brothership. That is that. I'm putting it in great. Next! Okay. Donkey Kong Country Returns. I have played this on the Wii and the 3DS. I am at liberty to say it's a good game. Not as good as Tropical Freeze. Probably between these two, I gotta be honest. They have fixed the port job on this, so I don't have to factor that into the game. They have fixed the broken multiplayer and also added Dixie Kong, so I don't need to factor that into my ranking. But it's, you know, Donkey Kong Country Returns is a solid platformer that, was the stepping stone for this. They just added, yeah, who the fuck does that on a random Tuesday? We asked this chimp to understand Nintendo's release schedule and he hanged himself. I fucking love that image. Okay, next one. I have not paid $70 for the Mario Galaxy games. However, you gotta be smoking crack if you think I'm not gonna put the Mario Galaxy games in peak. Like, come on. I'm not buying the re-release, but these are two of the best platformers ever made. Like, come on. I've gone on record saying this before, but they're yin and yang to me. Super Mario Galaxy is, like, slightly less refined as a platformer, but the vibes and the story are immaculate. But I love playing Galaxy 2 more, even if the story is basically non-existent. I feel like 70 is kind of fair if you haven't played them. Yeah. But, like, I've played these games so many times, and I have them on Wii still, so I'm just like, I have no reason to buy these. It's fine. I'm not gonna get on anybody's case about it. That's another horse that's been beaten into the pasture. It's fine. Okay. Hold on. I need a more serious song. Give me something. That's a bit too melodramatic. Just hold on. Nope. That's copyrighted. That's fine. This has like a certain like aura to it. It's not serious or somber, but it has. I just need to talk about this. I need to like recalibrate myself on you. I need to think about you. I need to think about you again. I think it's overblown. I think the hate for Metroid Prime 4 is so overblown. But that being said, as time goes by, it is weird that this is a Switch 1 game. But as time goes, I gotta be honest. It's not bad. It's just mid. And it hurts to say it. It hurts to say it. Because there was a point in the playthrough where I was, like, really enjoying myself, and I was like, this is good. But, like, I've stepped back and thought about it, and it's like... The highs of this game... The highs of this game are only about as high as the highs of Prime 3. And Prime 3 does have pretty high highs. Let's not get that confused. The highs are high. It's like... The bosses are fantastic in Metroid Prime 4. Like, I don't know what snapped in Retro for them to be like, okay, we're gonna shit ourselves on the bosses for Tropical Freeze, but Metroid Prime 4 has some of the best bosses we've ever made, except for the final boss. Don't like that one. Or that lava worm. That one's kind of whatever. But, I gotta be honest, chat. People always talk about, oh, the human companions, they're the reason. No. No. I don't care about the Galactic Federation that much, but they are an inoffensive addition. It's whatever. It's okay. I could give or take them. My problem is how aggressively linear this fucking game is, okay? Ugh. Okay, there is no connective tissue between the areas. And Prime 3 also had a similar thing going on, but Prime 3, I feel like, gets a pass because, like, I feel like Prime 3 had a better excuse for it. You were traveling to different planets, so it made sense for it to be more cordoned off in sections. This, there's a big fuck-ass desert where you do jack shit. That cordons them off. And I'm like, this is because of the Switch limitations, right? Like, that's the only reason this is here, right? And it's so rough. It's so rough. I'm not even gonna, okay. And, like, the green crystal shit that people love to rag on, like, they do tell you that you need to do it at the start of the game, but that doesn't change the fact that it's tedious. That you have to, like, grind out getting all those crystals and shit. Like, even if you, like, go about it throughout the game, you're still gonna be spending, like, 30 minutes between, like, the last area and the final boss, gathering green crystals in that desert, and it's like, ugh. With that being said, I like the ice area. I like the combat. The one thing that you will always be able to hold over Metroid Dread is the fact that its soundtrack kind of fucking, like, runs laps around Dread's soundtrack. I think Prime 4 might have, like, one of the best soundtracks in the series. But that only makes it more frustrating that it's a game like that it's on a game like this. Oh, I gotta go pee. I'll be right back. But we'll do these last two in a minute. Just give me a moment. Because I just realized I went the entirety of talking about Metroid Prime 4 and I didn't even mention Sylex's name once. I did not mention the main antagonist of the video game a single time in my discussion of the video game. And I think that says it all. Sylex is such a non-entity, it kind of drives me nuts. They put you on the cliffhanger for Prime 3 if you 100% the game. And what do? You, like, project holographic copies of yourself for an admittedly pretty okay boss fight. And then your final boss is just kind of rough. You don't appear in this game at all. What are you doing? Where are you? They try to sell him as a threat so badly. They wanted him to catch on, but he is no Ravenbeak. He will never be Ravenbeak. I'm sorry. Sylex, listen. They could give you a second chance. They could give you a third chance. But you were so fucking mid. Giving him a voice. Yeah. I'd be okay with him having a voice if they did. Okay. Here's my thing, right? Here's my thing in, like, okay. Feel free to tune me out on this if you don't agree, but, like, I think for the longest time, they were trying so hard to, like, not give away anything about Sylux. Even, like, most of the time, never referring to him via a gender. I think it wouldn't have saved the character, but I think it would have been fucking cool if they pulled a second version of the Samus twist, and he was a woman. You know? I'm just saying. We get a little Yuri in there. It could have been a little something something. I'm just saying. Like, I think that could have been a good move. It doesn't fix everything. And honestly, I think that also could have made his plight with Samus and the Federation, like, a bit more, like, palpable, because, like, you know, like, his whole thing is like, oh, he was wronged by the Federation, oh, Samus was too late for him, like, ugh. And it's like, I think having a petty villain is fine. I think having a villain who's just kind of an asshole is fine, but, like, I think it would have been, like, a bit more palpable if it's like, they love you, but they don't, but, you know, it's like, but, like, I'm just as capable and they don't fuck with me, and it's like, oh, there's so much missed potential on the chopping block of Sylux. And, again, wouldn't have all been fixed, but I think it could have been, like, I think it could have been realized better if Sylux was a woman, is all I'm saying. Expose the sort of contradictory, like, misogyny that goes on within the space government. You won't. You're a coward. That didn't really make much sense, but whatever. Tomodachi Life. Immediately shifting vibes. I like Tomodachi Life a good bit. It's great. Not Smash Brothers great. I think it's like slightly below Breath of the Wild. I've put so much time into this game. It's great. Do I wish there was maybe a little bit more to it? Yeah. But, like, listen. I've made my Blorbos, and I care for them immensely. But, like, the game's still great. It's so good, and, like... it's just, man. It's just so cute. It's so lovely. It's a game where I go, aw, sometimes, and then I laugh my ass off at other times. It's just a sweet game with a great heart. And I love it dearly. Even if I don't love it as much as everything in Peak. Speaking of Peak, can we get a song from this game before I start playing it? Before I start ranking it? Because it's the last one. Wow, you are really not opening up here. It's a 5% chance! Gimme. This works. Rhythm Heaven Groove is Peak, yeah. It's not my favorite Rhythm Heaven, but, like, it's very, 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 very good. Especially for the price it's at. I think it's just, like, it's a lot of fun. There's so much fucking content in this game. There is so much goddamn content in this game. For $40, it's kind of unbelievable. I do have some problems. Half of the remixes not really having a theme, like in Fever, kind of a big detriment to me. There's no true, like, endless games. They just have, like, score attack where you just play a set thing and go for a high score. It sounds like it should be endless, but it isn't. But other than that, yeah, no, those are, like, really those are, like, my two biggest problems. It's great. It's got a wonderful selection. I think the highs are about as high as Fever's while never dipping into the lows. I think just the fact that it doesn't have as much personality is what holds it back for me. Ugh. But you know, even if that is the case, they tucked a bite-sized 2 to 3 hour RPG in here. that would have been good enough to go on the 3DS or Wii U eShop. If they, you know, if it was made in that era. So, like, I can't put it in great because, like, damn. You did so much here. Ugh. Like a Beat Spell successor or like a deluxe that's like a $20 eShop thing where they expand on it a bit would kind of go hard. But I don't know if Nintendo's in the market for making digital only stuff anymore. Aside from Pokopia. But that's the Pokemon Company. We're not worrying about that. Shove that away. Shove that away. Don't talk about that right now. Alright, yeah. That is a solid lineup if you ask me. I think I did a good job here. Yep.
Well, I'm gonna go drink water.
Yay, thank you for water. Now then, I don't have it lined up immediately. I have not played the vast majority. I mean, I have a chunk I haven't played either, but like, a lot of these are just things that don't interest me. But like, there are things in here that do interest me, so like, I'll get there. But you know, hold on. We're already here. We're already fucking here. No, I don't like the icon shape on that. Why don't we do the Switch 2 ones as well? Fuck it. Hey, when we disagree should be exploded. I've been saying this. No, I'm not saying this. I think people are allowed to say what they want to say, but also, you know, I may be right on some things. This one doesn't have, okay, this one doesn't have everything. I just need, yes, here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Switch 2. All right, let me just peek. Good. Wait, no, wait. It needs to be great, actually. Needs to be great. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do it as we have before, and I'm not gonna make a haven't played tier because like this has first parties and third parties in, so it doesn't really matter for that. All right. Anyway. Wow, you're not at the front for once, huh? That's weird. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna do Switch 2 ones real quick. Not quite lightning round, but sort of kind of there. Mario Kart World. If you asked me 6 months ago, it would be in good. Now it's great. I've found a second wind with Mario Kart World, and I do genuinely think I do think that it's like top 3 Mario Karts for me. I love it a lot. That being said, they were smoking crack on that price, but it's okay. I got the bundle, and I traded in some stuff, so I basically got it for free. I'm not an authority on the price here, but it's a great game. I like Mario Kart World a lot. Donkey Kong Bonanza, that's peak. That's the best game on Switch 2. Like, without question. Love it, love it, love it. Incredible, incredible. I am not going to talk about it any deeper because there are people here who haven't played it, and I don't want to spoil them. But man, wow. Wow. Wow, wow. You know? This technically was a Switch 2 exclusive for a time. Dear Me I Was is a Arc Systems Nintendo joint, kind of like another code. It's good. It's 1 hour long, but it's also $8, so like, you know, pick it up. It's cute. It'll make you cry. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, we already talked about you. No need to talk about you again. Bravely Default's a good game. I guess I'll technically put that there, sure. Why is Age of Calamity? Did they mean Age of Imprisonment? Oh my god, there really are no good fucking Switch 2 tier lists on this website. Get me out of this hellhole. Kirby Air Riders, also great. Tied with World for me, honestly. Good time, good time. The ending of Road Trip is so crazy. Love it. In fact, just the lore generally is wild. But also, City Trial is great. I pop in every now and then whenever they have an event. It's a good time. The general population doesn't remember the difference. Playing Road Trip on Extreme fucked me up. I tried. I couldn't. When I found out, oh, if you die on Road Trip and Extreme, they send you back to, like, the halfway point of the level. It's like, nope, I'm good. Kirby NS2 edition. Like I said, the new content is great, but also because this makes the base game run at 60, it's peak. If it was just the content, it'd be in great, but it's peak. Let's see. Anything else on the Switch 2 that I have played? Star Fox! Star Fox is good. Top good. I like it. They will make a new one in the next 2 years, trust. Mario Wonder Switch 2 edition. I gotta be honest, Chad. I'm so... The new boss fights are great. I'm glad they added them, but I played this and I didn't really feel much. I'm putting it here as a charity, but I could make an argument for it being an eh. And that does hurt, because I guess part of me wanted it to be more, and it wasn't. But eh. Like, whatever. It's great that you added more stuff, and the challenges are fun, but like, eh. There's so much multiplayer stuff that I just can't interface with, yeah. And I haven't played any of the bad Switch 2 games, so I'm living my best life. I don't have to talk about Drag X Drive or Welcome Tour. I don't have to worry about those. I don't have to worry about Jamboree TV. Fine. Yeah, the thing about the bad games in the Switch 2 lineup is that they're so minuscule that, like, people just over-exacerbate the fact. Like, yes, they suck, but they're so tiny you can just ignore them, whatever. Get a hobby. Choose your battles, exactly. The only battle I chose that I kind of regret is not picking up Pokopia, because apparently it's really good, but I haven't played it. And you know, I like a good cozy game now and then, but I chose Tomodachi Life over it. Yeah, there are people who say Mario Kart World is bad, and I'm like, you're high. You smoke crack. It's got flaws for sure, but it's a great game. Do not engage with the discourse. Exactly. Anyway. That settles that. We talked for 2 hours. VODheads, that's it for me. I'm gonna go play some Tomodachi, though, so the stream people will stick around. Wait, VODheads, wait, I've been playing Dense Attack. It's really good. It's really fucking good. You should buy it, VODheads. Okay, bye.